Alright everybody, it's basically time for the deck profile that all of my friends were pretty much expecting me to do the first deck profile of. It is the Fluffals. This was my first new meta deck when I got back into playing the game. Used to play zombies when I was in juniors. I actually topped every locals. I was such a proud kid. Now I'm topping, locals with the most scummy deck of all time. We'll get to that later. Today, we've got Fluffals. I used to just play with this at locals all the time. I still kind of do. It's a fun deck. So let's just get right into this is my favorite deck of all my decks, other than Sideframe. Let's just get right into it. 3 mouse. You can't run any less than 3 mouse. Mouse searches out other mouse, specials other mice. It's just amazing. What are you going to do? 3 bear. 3 bear. You get to search a friggin' toy vendor, and you get so much momentum off of a bear. You can OTK with bear if you're lucky enough, and you get enough vendor power. 2 dog. It's not that I don't want to run 3 dog, it's that I don't know what I would get rid of to run a 3rd dog. Maybe breakthrough skill, maybe Fluffal cat, I don't know. It's just, overall, Fluffal dog, you get to search. It's one of the best cards in the deck. 2 wings. 2 wings. You just get so much draw power. You banish it, Fluffal bear. You have this in your hand, say, and you have Fluffal bear in your hand. That's an instant, +3, okay? Well, it depends on how lucky you are. No, yeah, it's an instant +3. Sometimes even a +4. You drop wings. You drop bear, you get vendor. You drop wings, you get a reveal. If it's a monster, that's a +1 on the monster. You banish wings, you banish bear, you draw, that's a +1. You destroy vendor, that's a +1. You destroy you destroy vendor's destroyed effect, that's a +1. You get to search. Wings, unbelievable power. You only run it in 2 though. If you run 3, it clogs. 2 sheep. Another card I might be considering switching out a little. Sheep is really good because he bounces and specials back more Fluffals. Just in the end. He's a great card, really, because he can special summon himself. 1 owl. I want to run 2, but I don't know what I'd take out for it. Owl's amazing. Just, that's all. He polys. He's a poly. And he searches poly, too. This deck's just great against Cosmo matchup. 1 Fluffal cat. I'm debating taking this guy out, but sometimes I just find myself running out of polymerizations, and I really need this guy. But he definitely clogs even at 1, which sounds a little weird, but I sometimes draw into him and I really don't. Onto edge imps. 2 sabers. You make basically all of your fusions with this. Sabers kills. Sabers does what Saber can. And he's a special summon. And he lets you stack the deck with Toy Vendor too, so you get more specials. Really great. 3 chain. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, 3 chain. Nothing wrong with that. You just get a lot of searchability. Any Frightfur fusion style card you want. Really good. 2 King of the Swamp. Again, it's not that I don't have enough room in the deck. There's not that there's things I can... It's that, I don't have really the mindset to want to have 3. 2 seems to work fine. But also, it's that I don't really know what I'd take out for a 3rd. But it's really good, except for making Wolf, because it can't make Wolf. Because Wolf has to have the exact materials. 2 vendor. No, I'm just kidding. 3. 3 vendor. Of course, you can only run 3 vendor. If you could run 5, I would. But yeah, vendor is just great. You get all that draw power, and when it's destroyed, you get to add a card. So what more can you really ask for other than that insane searchability? 3 poly. What do you... it's a fusion card. Really, once again, just nothing that's bad about it. It's insane. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Just getting all of the unbelievable searchability that you could ever ask for. Well, not searchability, specials. 2 Frightfur fusion. 3 clogs, and I can get it back fairly easily. But it's essential for OTKs, which is basically what Fluffals are all about. Gotta love those clouds. Okay. 2 Dark Hole. I can't play 2 Regeki, so I might as well play 2 Dark Hole. Dark Hole's great. Clean the field before you get no TK on. It's amazing. Frightfur Factory. It's a Frightfur Factory. You get to fusion summon really easy. And this is an odd one. Spell Shattering Arrow. This is just insane. You break scales, and they can't get what they have back easily, depending on the deck that you're playing. And it's a quick play, so they can set their scales up, and they're all like, yeah, I've got my scales, and you break it. You just break it. It's really easy. 2 Fusion Reserve. Again, a card I would play at 3, but I don't know what to take out for it. Lets you get a lot of searchability. Searchability. I like that. I mean, you search. You search. And there's actually only one real target for that in your extra deck, and it's Bear. 2 Venus Chain. Just being able to lock down your opponent's monsters so they can't stop you. Just overall a great card. 1 Frightfur March. It's really good. You just stop anything, and every time I want to take it out, it just saves me. So, and then you got Staples, you got Solemn, you got Vanities, you got Breakthrough. Overall, really good cards. Moving on to the extra deck. 3 Sabertooth. I mean, what are you going to do against this thing? If you fusion summon it with 3 or more monsters, your opponent isn't going to be able to destroy this by battle or card effect, and that's a lot to get over, especially with 2800 attack, because it boosts itself by 400, and it's so easy to get on. I might actually consider playing Tachyon. 3 Tiger! Tiger's another really good card. These are actually originals, not the, not that crap from, what's it called? From the... That's a 10. From the, Cross Souls, Special Edition. These are actual tigers, that are Ultra, and I love them. I love them to death. It's a really good card. Just being able to pop what you want, when you want. You just pop as many cards as you can on the field, so these guys are in your graveyard. Then you play Frightfur Fusion, you bring a wolf and attack them 4 times per game. That's my new catchphrase. You get Fluffal fucked. 2 Frightfur Sheep. This card's really, really, really hard to get over because your opponent can't do anything when you attack. Especially, like, I'm playing Cyframe, right? And I go to ICS, of course. And, oh my god, brightness. Holy crap. Oh god. Okay, the sun. Sun. Oh my god, okay. That hurt. That hurt really bad. Okay. I kind of just tapped my iPad in complete frustration as the sun burned my eyes. But yeah, Frightfur Sheep. He comes back and it's just overall really good. He just keeps coming back. The gift that keeps giving. 1 Leo. Leo's great. He pops cards. He's a Volcasaurus. You can only summon him through means of King of the Swamp, though, in this deck. 1 Frightfur Bear. Ultra rare. I actually just traded for this at Locals. Frightfur Bear is great. Not at all. You just use him for a target for Fusion Reserve, so you can get bears to your hand faster. 2 Wolf. For OTK. He attacks as many times as Fusion Summon with. And 3 Xyz. Monarch for taking things. Castell for bouncing things. And Lionheart. Lionheart's actually a special case. I find that if you're sitting with 3 mice on the field and your opponent lets it happen, you might as well summon Lionheart. I would have lost to a Melodious player at Locals if I didn't have Lionheart here. So, yeah. That's my Fluffals. This is just one of my prize decks. It's everything I've ever asked for, and it was the first deck I played when I got back into the meta. And, I mean, who couldn't love these things? They're adorable. I mean, Fluffals. Thank you, everybody, for watching Fluffals.